Good morning. My name is Carlos. I'm Hundley, and I am proud graduate school student, teacher for the Grand Canyon University, class SPD 590, Dr. Lashiba Hilliard. Today I'll be conducting a mock IEP on one of my students whose name I will call Exceptional Student. And to begin our mock IEP meeting annual review, I'll have introductions. First of all, myself as the case manager or service coordinator, facilitator of the meeting. Joining me is the student's mother, who's I will identify as mother case student. And of course, the special ed teacher, LEA, I will also identify as exceptional teacher. And in addition to that, one general education teacher for this student. For social studies, I'll also call that individual exceptional teacher. I'll begin with what we call the present levels, the PLAF, the present level of academic achievement and functional performance. And just take a look. Exceptional student is a 14-year-old African-American female student who attends the J.L. Newber Middle School in Georgia, being served under the category of SLD or specific learning disability. A review of the student's record reveals that recently she took a universal screener, the STAR reading assessment, in the fall of 2024 and winter 2024, and scored a 695 Lexile score and she took the universal screener for both STAR reading and STAR math and scored a 695 Lexile score and a 980 math score respectively for those particular assessments. In addition, the parent had concerns concerning exceptional students' Lexile scores and assessment from the universal screener, and she stated at the meeting that I figured that her reading levels would drop due to the flood, the 500-year flood that our area experienced in November of 2024 here, in addition to a couple of hurricanes, Hurricane Helene, Hurricane Milton, and others, Debbie, etc. And so we were remodeling our house, but we're almost done with that, and her reading grade should pick back up. Concerning the student's social emotional behavior, she does not have any. She does not have any referrals for this academic school year, which is exceptional. Therefore, the consideration of a behavior intervention plan or a BIP was not necessary. A summary of exceptional students' work habits is that she works real hard in class. She's serious about her academics. She hangs with a group of students who sometimes can get off task, but she remains focused and she knows where to draw the line, which is indeed exceptional from that point of view. And she really, really tries. That's both from personal observation and from the input of the general education teachers. Let's take a look at exceptional students' goals. Back in January 13, 2021, exceptional student was given a cognitive assessment, the Kaufman Test of Educational Achievement, the third edition, KTEA-3. And of course, the results of that does not reveal that she has any cognitive impairment so as to impede or interfere with her learning capability. Exceptional students' reading goal. Exceptional students will read, after reading the story on her grade level, exceptional student will answer comprehension questions and identify the main idea and two supporting details with a 65% accuracy. That's her reading goal. Exceptional student's math goal. Given mathematical equations on her grade level, exceptional student will write and solve equations, expressions, multiplication and division problems, and inequalities at a 70% or higher rating. Some accommodations to mention for exceptional student include TTS, or text-to-speech in English only, and she does get that. She receives extended time up to 1.5 times. That's typically allotted for other students. Exceptional student also receive accommodations for both classroom and assessment accommodations in small group settings. She does receive also the accommodation of graphic organizers, both for reading and for mathematics, repeated and rephrased directions and instructions, sentence starters, and concerning class assignments, she does get the accommodation of redos. Ways that we communicate with parents. Communication with the parent of exceptional student is made via telephone call, emails, letters by the student home, and text to voice message. The parents, guardians are responsive to all forms of communication by the school district. Concerning ESY extended school year, the IEP team has reviewed the data records of exceptional student and has determined that based on our observation and analysis that the student does not have a need of ESY, and therefore that will not be considered. The services that are given to exceptional student include the following. Exceptional student receive 10 1-hour, 30 minutes monthly sessions, and the monthly indication is a reflection of the block schedule that the student follows. The whole district is following that system of scheduling, and so because of block scheduling, she receives in her math class co-teaching, of which I am the math co-teacher, 10 1-hour, 30-minute segments a month. And in her reading class, she also has a co-teacher, which is a special ed provider. She also receives 10 1-hour, 30-minute monthly sessions in that class. Related services, exceptional student receive support services, rather. Exceptional student receives in the general education classroom 10 1-hour, 30-minute monthly sessions with a paraprofessional in the content area of science. And concerning that reasoning for support services, that's because she will be getting Georgia milestones assessments, or what we call the GMAS preparation and accommodations for that. And so she gets the paraprofessional preparation help for the Georgia milestones, which helps make a significant difference. Concerning the overall agenda, etc., that I had for this particular annual review for exceptional student, of course, the intentions was to make introductions, of which I did do that. And of course, to review the PLAF, the students' PLAFF, talk a little bit about how she's progressing. And of course, those scores from the universal screeners of STAR Reading and STAR Math was an indication that really exceptional student is at the beginner's level in both areas, and therefore intervention is warranted. Some of the intervention currently that exceptional student receives in her general education reading class, and even for pull-out sessions where she goes with myself, includes iExcel, and that's a educational app where students can get remediation and elevation help and basically get necessary practice for content areas like reading, math, social studies, and science, of which they lag or fall behind. And that is done on a weekly session at about 90 minutes. And it's beginning to make significant improvement in the area of reading comprehension, as the focal points is on reading comprehension, vocabulary, finding the main idea of reading drafts, phonological awareness, phonics, and sight wording. So that's beginning to really make some significant gains and improvements in exceptional students' reading and ELA, English Language Arts, progress concerning her math remediation and elevation. A use of IXL is still the resource that's used in addition to iReady, which is a specific mathematics resource that's designed to help struggling students in the area of math, particularly when it comes to operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, solving equations, and etc. And so that was the overview of the agenda, introduction of the participants, the PLAF, the students' progress, her accommodations, goals and services, and questions and comments by the parents. And there was no other questions, no other comments that was made at this particular meeting, and the meeting was thus adjourned. Thank you.